Alola everybody, welcome back, and I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to tackle Pokemon Sun and Moon episode number 7? Ash catches Litten? Well, actually not quite, because he did not catch Litten in this episode, but do not fret, do not worry, don't cry to your mothers and sisters and cry being like, oh my god, he didn't catch Litten, this is the end of the world. No, just relax, calm down, shh, be quiet. Okay, don't worry. Well, because this is gonna be like a Rock kind of thing, where I think Litten is just gonna appear throughout the series, but Ash is not gonna catch him immediately. He'll probably catch him future down the road. Remember, Rock took several episodes before he was on Ash's team, and then it took a couple episodes for Froakie to join him. It wasn't the exact first episode he saw him, so don't fret, don't worry, he'll catch him eventually. They want to give him Litten this kind of showcase that they weren't, so I'm just saying it's a given that he's gonna get Litten, or someone will that's important to the series, like Mallow, Lana, who knows. Probably not Lana because she's water, but yeah, definitely Ash. Okay, that's all we gotta worry about. Okay, so without further ado, this episode was a nice episode. This was great because the past two episodes kind of got me away from the series, to be honest, because we got freaking Sophocles and Lana, like two characters I don't really care too much about, and the episodes were kind of boring, to be honest. So this one kind of cheered things up for me. This one kind of got me back into the show. It got me a little bit more hyped for the next episode to see what happens. I really want to see what happens with Litten and the Pokemon it's taking care of, which I forget off the top of my head the dog Pokemon thing, but Litten was going around stealing food, or just, you know, asking for food to take care of this Pokemon. It was kind of, that's how it was like justifying why it was stealing that sandwich from Ash instead of that little piece that he was willing to give it. He took the entire thing. Like, Ash was like, oh, ta-da, here's a piece of my sandwich. And Litten's like, no, I want the whole thing. And he jumps up on Ash's hand and grabs it and takes it away. And that's when Persian shows up, and Persian, like, scratches the heck out of Litten. And he's like, no, I'm going to destroy your sandwich. And he smashes the sandwich on the ground. And Litten's like, oh my god. And so he ran away all injured like. Well, then Ash goes and complains about it to his classmates, saying that he has a very small lunch. He only has this corner of sandwich, tells him all about Litten the cat, and Mallow and Lana seem to have a very, very enthusiastic response to this. I guess they love cats or something, because they were like all like, be like, oh my god, so cute, I think, and they started blushing or something like that. And then, oh my gosh, Mallow, gosh, dang, they like Mallow, sorry. But Mallow, they like defined Mallow a little bit more. They were showing some like detailed animation, some artwork, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, okay, first off, let's just back on track. Let's go away from this episode for a moment. In Pokemon, when you turn 10 years old, you're officially an adult, okay? So, Ash, Mallow, Lana, Serena, all those characters, they're 10 years old or more. There is not really a confirmed age. I don't know how old Mallow is, but, or well, frankly, we all know Ash is 10, but like Mallow, Lana, we don't know what their ages are. But once you reach the age of 10 in the Pokemon world, the writers say that you are officially an adult. So us looking into this, when people ship characters and all that, some people think that's weird because they're shipping like 10-year-olds together. But technically in the Pokemon world, that's not weird because like they're adults. But people still refer to them as kids, maybe just like young adults or whatever. But it's kind of interesting, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if I was in the Pokemon world, if Mallow's 10, I'm 10. You know what I'm saying? You get me? You know? So, but with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it does seem weird coming from people that are not in that world to be looking at these characters and liking these characters and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But in the Pokemon world, technically, they could get married, they could date, you know, they're legal technically when they're 10, right? Because they're adults. They could go off and do their own adventures and stuff. But anyway, back on track of the episode. I just had to go off a little bit right there, because I brought this up earlier, I didn't think I ever covered it in a video. But Pokemon's just kind of weird about that, especially within the games. They aim at children, but then they'll throw stuff in there that are more mature, and they'll add some dialogue in there saying, for like, especially like with the Festival Plaza, you could say stuff about dating people and all that. So it's kind of like for all these audiences, right? So when you're 10 years old, they're not really kids anymore, but they're kids, but they're also adults, but they're like young adults. Who knows? You know, maybe they could get married, maybe they could have children when they're 10. That's weird, but okay, let's just get back on track, okay? I mean, it is just a show, of course, but I mean, it's just a show, right? You can do whatever you want. Ash and Serena already kissed. That happened. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the writers say, fine. It's your show. It's your fantasy. Fine. Okay. But yeah, I mean, dang. When I saw Mallow, I was like 10 out of 10 immediately. This episode, immediately, exquisite. It was an exquisite episode. You know, the way that just dang. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going off now. but Litten in this episode was great. Ash was great. Ash was fantastic in this episode. The fact that he picked up Litten, even though Litten was scratching him, biting him, Ash was like, no, I'm taking you to the Pokemon Center. I'm taking care of you. And I was impressed with Ash. Like, the fact that he took Litten, he picked him up, and he took him to the Pokemon Center and healed him up. And, like, had that thing, you know, like, where Nurse Joy that actually has pretty good design, too. You know, all fixed him up, put him in this little disc thing, right? And then Rotom made this joke about the Heliolisk, how it looks like Heliolisk and stuff. But yeah, Ash took care of him. Litten was a little bit more lenient after Ash did this, and talked to him a little bit more. In the morning, Litten ran off, and Ash kind of went after them. This is when Ash realized Litten was taking care of this other Pokemon. Everything was good. Persian came again. Oh, by the way, Pikachu defeating Persian. Thank you. Okay, Pikachu not being reset. Thank you so much. Pikachu defeated Persian technically, or just like made it run away, because he hit him with a Thunderbolt. And then Litten later in the episode managed to get enough strength to drive Persian away by itself with its Ember, and that's what the other Pokemon was trying to teach it. And I think a really cool aspect that I also saw in this episode was Litten seeing it's the Pokemon that's taken care of. I keep forgetting its name, but it dying and Litten being afraid of death of that. So I thought that was really deep for that nightmare of Litten that was shown in this episode. But great, that was honestly great. I like the dark stuff, dude. That's pretty cool. But again, this episode was fantastic. Post in the comment section what you guys think. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we got Lillie, okay, taking care of an egg, and Rowlet having his first match, right? His first official match, that's not Team Rocket. Okay, by the way, before I finish this video off, Litten is apparently a female, okay? Which is really interesting, because if Litten is going to eventually become an Incineroar, that's going to be really weird. That's going to look kind of weird. Apparently the voice actor is calling it a she, so apparently it's a female Litten. And so this might be the first female powerhouse that Ash has on his team. Usually, you know, Greninja, Charizard, all of them, the powerhouse of Ash's teams are always male, but this time it's female. As rare as he gets a female Pokemon, this time it's a powerhouse. So really quite interesting. I mean, Incineroar, because we've seen leaks that it's going to evolve all the way there. So Incineroar, it looks like a male masculine Pokemon where it's going to be female. That is kind of weird. And next episode, ladies and gentlemen, Lily's blushing a lot, which is, I don't know how you gonna interpret that, ladies and gentlemen, but, you know what that means. She's blushing a lot, and it's her episode. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, can't wait to see you in the next episode. I have to go work on another discussion that you'll see, guys, shortly. But anyway, peace off! Thank you very much.